Am I the only one here? All right, you guys watch sleep. Oh wait, slowly but
There we go.
surely. One more. Yay! Oh wait, yep, there we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to FIGGAH, Bangin' and Chill, the laid back edition, where everybody's tired. We should make this we're gonna make this an ASMR video. I am your host, Ace Milo. Joining me tonight, we have the Brinkalizer, Hump Day himself, Mr. Brian Brink. Ugh. He's going through a tunnel.
His bubbles won't pop.
You got them. You get them good bubbles.
Nah, terrible. Terrible. From China.
Good bubbles don't pop.
Terrible.
Happy Hump Day, people. All right, move on.
We also have Mr. JD.
Hello. 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 Hi.
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 Hey.
Hi. Hi there.
Hey!
Happy little figures. And last but certainly not least, we have Miss Maya.
Continuing with the ASMR theme. Hello. How's everyone doing? We hope you're as excited as we are tonight.
We're just happy to be here and bring you a nice figure to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
that was
chill evening.
That was a
How are you,
fine
Ace?
introduction. Oh, I'm just laying back, relaxing, taking it easy. Oh my god! I just found the full screen button. I didn't know there was a full screen button.
There's a full screen button.
Well, dip my balls in sweet cream and squat me in a kitchen full of kittens. How about that? All right.
What? That's a new one.
Go
Dip my balls in dip my balls in sweet cream and squat me in a kitchen full of kittens.
Yep.
Holy shit. It sounds
Good thing I had my mouth open or that bird would shit right on my face.
He chose kittens because they don't have claws yet.
Oh, yeah, horse shit. They're born with them.
Oh, well, sorry, I didn't know.
So tonight...
Yeah, and kittens like to slap dangly things.
So tonight we are doing...
Look at him. Oh my.
Oh, I tell you, man, this is one of the two worst things of getting older. Is they start dangling lower and fucking ear hair. That's the fucking two things I hate about getting old.
I pull my ear hair all the damn time.
I'm tired of it.
All
right, here we go.
So tonight, what are you doing?
Ooh.
This is Masterpiece, I don't know, 50-ish? 55? 5,000? A million? I don't know what number he is. He's up there. This is
I thought he was 50.
Sure. This is MP Tigatron from Beast Wars. And we're already... There we go.
These white figures do not work well with you.
No, they don't. Here he is in his beast mode. He is a tiger. Who would have guessed? The head sculpt on the tiger is kind of crazily good. Like, it looks just like he looks on the show.
Ooh. He has whiskers.
He does have whiskers.
Good kitty.
So, in his tiger mode, so the first thing you're going to notice is the first thing that is the only thing that really kind of sucks about him is like this whole bit of business. The back legs, the back legs are just kind of there.
Really? They didn't do a little better than that?
No.
Well, on the show, he looked kind of bow-legged in the back, if you kind of think about it, too.
Yeah, but he didn't, I mean, And it's kind
He
of
didn't have green
hollowish.
robot bits
Yeah,
showing in
I
the
mean,
show.
obviously, those, just like G1, those robot modes aren't supposed to come out of those alt modes quite like that. So it's not horrible, looks wise. It could have been needed. The other thing that's kind of weird is these feet. These back. Oh my god! Is either an intruder or somebody got a biscuit.
Nope, it's an intruder.
Nice. So these feet are the back feet are kind of weird looking.
Yeah. I see what they try to do there.
It causes it so you have to have this kind of like that in order to get his feet flat.
How's
The
that
feet
go?
don't really move. They can rotate and you have some tilt in there, but they can't really. There's no pivot there, so you kind of have to have them like that. Not the end of the world, not the best, but is what it is. So accessory wise in this mode, he does come with this, which is a stand
Retainer.
adapter. It's a retainer.
It's a pallet splitter? Is that what that is?
A Hyrax.
So this is for the Dinobot. I think Megatron came with one too. The stand. I don't remember. I know Dinobot came with it. I think Megatron came with one. I don't remember. But it just kind of sits right in there.
Is that so you can use it with the new Fans Toy stands?
Maybe. So that kind of cradles him. Like it doesn't lock in. Like it just it's just literally. So it's there's a couple tiny little pegs on this clear piece that kind of rest in these holes. So it's like if you want to have him like in a jumping pose or like a roaring pose, this will just kind of support him at the belly. Maybe. There we go. Yeah, like when you get it in there, it like sits in there and it's fine. Like you can jimmy him around; it's not going to fall off. But he is just literally sitting on top of it. So if you want to have him in like in a roaring pose, you can get. Well, not that far. You can get. Let's see how far back we can get him. Well, you can't even get him too far back, but it's really just a cradle to hold to kind of support him. Yeah, you can't really get him like all the way like that, but it's just for a little bit of support. If you want to use it, it's there. That's all I got to say about that.
Or you can just put it in your mouth, and because it seems like it's pretty useless.
Split your palate.
Yep.
So let's run through articulation real quick. The head is on this kind of crazy bunch of joints, mostly for transformation, but there's a hinge joint here, a hinge joint here, a hinge joint here, and a swivel in the in that upper one. So you can get side to side. You get up, which completely breaks his neck, but if you have him kind of more like that, it doesn't, it looks decent.
So he has confused cat look, would you call it?
He is. Meow.
No.
Meow.
That looks a lot
Meow.
like Joe. It's just kind of crazy. Can he look left and right?
So you kind of jumping the gun a little bit.
Oh,
We'll
I'm
get there.
sorry.
It also pulls out and like up, so you can like kind of like rock it up. You have him kind of like looking up.
Try not to pull it out.
You can rock it down, so you got some wiggle room in there. Real men always. So the front legs can swivel all the way around, and then they can. Oh, there's a rotation there. You got a little bit of a rotation. A little bit of a rotation there. You got a bend. Not super great backwards. A lot better forwards. So
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to go backwards.
So it's more like for that. Hey, listen, try hard enough. Anything could be a joint.
Are those soft ratchets I hear?
No, they're just friction pinned.
Okay.
You see the pin right there.
That's just the plastic clanking together.
Yeah. Actually, and that's also the panels coming apart, which is.
Oh, look, he's got a little green weenie.
Huh.
It's a boy.
Take a look. And then
What?
The paws
Hello?
are on a mushroom
Anybody
peg, so
there?
they can swivel.
I heard
and you
something.
got some
I heard like a whistle.
movement
did
down to there.
Did the paw
there.
squeak? Can
So
you not
that's
hear us?
Pretty
He can't.
decent. That was not
He cannot hear us.
What? Okay, we should be back now.
Just keep moving.
Can we?
It's doing that thing again where it's crashing, and I don't have the chat room open, so I don't know why it's crashing. Anyway.
Bust it.
So the back leg's not as much, so you got a rotation all the way around, which really does kind of destroy the sculpt. You can do an outward, so you can have him pee on things. So that's nice.
Cats,
Well, that's good.
Cats don't pee like that, though.
You can if you try hard enough. Look, he's doing it right now.
Squat.
He's doing it now.
Cat
How
squat.
do tigers pee?
You got a rotation here in the foot, and that's about it for the foot. So the back legs really aren't as good as the front legs, but so you kind of have to have them. If you want the back feet to be flat, you kind of have to have them in that position and that position only.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's also, I don't know if I mentioned, there's also a splay out. You kind of have them like a rug.
So
Laying
can
on
his
the floor.
front paws rest flat on the ground when you splay them out? Nice.
More or less.
Close enough. I say we give it to him.
So, he does have a feature in this mode where, also the tail is super articulated. So there's actually a whole bunch of joints, a whole bunch of hinges, forward and back.
I see.
And then there's a double hinge there. You can see there's 2 pins. Well, you can't see because it's white background wants to not focus.
And it's blurry.
Come on.
Nope. Almost.
There you go.
There he is.
So there's like 2 pins there. You can see that's like a double hinge. And then there's another couple hinges here. So you can kind of get it all over the place. There's some swivels. So you can kind of do more or less whatever you need to with the tail.
So
I bet he could touch his own butthole with that tail.
I had a cat that her tail got slammed in a trunk door.
Oh.
And that's what that reminds me of.
Oh.
Because
bending at not good angles.
right.
Oh.
Okay, so Brian asked if he can look left and right. So if we lift up, also his mouth opens.
Sharp teeth. The teeth look good.
So you got that.
Hey,
And then if
Gary. That's what they're
So if you lift up on this piece,
Oh my god!
you have access to the eyeballs.
I don't have any cats that ever did that shit.
Nope. Me neither.
Did Trunk Cat do that? So you can have him. You can have him cross-eyed.
No.
You can have him. Oh, no, that actually looks good. Hold on. No, that's not good. Can't have him looking good. You can have him lazy-eyed.
Oh my.
So they're just on pins. So they swivel around and around. They're just the pupils. So you kind of have to, when you're posing them, you kind of want to exaggerate them. Like if you want them in the middle, put them out a little bit, and then they'll kind of end up in the middle. But so it's kind of like Dinobot, where they had the switching eyes, and there's a couple other things that had switching eyes. So if you want
Cheetor had the switching eyes too, didn't he?
Cheetor had some kind of weird, like, replacement eyes, didn't he? Like that.
I don't remember.
Looked like a bug.
I think he had extra heads with the different eyes. I don't remember.
Now, can he actually turn his head and look left and right?
Thank you, Maya, because that was my actual question.
He can swivel it, but he can't seem to turn it.
So he can't turn his head.
He's got stiff neck.
Yeah.
He can't. Well, he can't pull it out and turn it. If that's what he can kind of. He can kind of like disconnect it and kind of
Yeah, a little bit.
a little bit, not
Not a lot.
not a ton.
The answer
Nope.
is no. Worst toy.
Here he is.
There was something.
There he is with a car.
That's a big tiger.
As we
I
know,
don't think
tigers
that's
are
to
bigger.
scale.
As we know,
Yeah.
tigers are bigger than cars.
Oh my goodness.
Imagine seeing it. Imagine you're in a lamp. You're in an '84 Countach, and you see a fucking tiger that big running next to you.
That'd be a fast tiger.
I'd just end it. I'd be like, nope, 2020's gone too fucking far.
Okay, so that's pretty much it for alt mode. It's not white, by the way. It's like an eggshell colored white, and we'll see in robot mode that's actually painted. You can see kind of some of it peeking out there, where that's actually painted white. It's gonna contrast.
Well, it's nice because then.
But this is like an eggshell white. Yeah, this is already. It's pre-yellowed.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's so over time when it does yellow, you can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mhm.
The panels on this guy ain't the easiest to line up, and they like to pop out. Although this isn't holding up too bad. A lot of these panels on the side like to pop out a lot, but it's actually, you can see a little bit over there, it's popping out. It's kind of hard to get them to stay. It's actually holding up pretty well. It's fairly clean underneath, except for up to here, it's pretty clean. Like I said, this whole from here up, it's fine. It's just like this whole back end, they kind of
Sure.
they got like 80%. It's like they loaded. It's like a loading screen. 10, 20, 30, and then when they hit 80. Their mom picked up the phone and screwed up your dial-up connection, and the rest of it got corrupted. But any other questions before we move on?
I just learned that his name is Tigatron as opposed to I thought it was Tigertron.
I think I know in Japan it's Tigatron.
Yeah.
Maybe in the US it's Tigertron.
Tyga. Well, I don't really know for sure. I just learned it today.
I'm pretty sure it was Tigatron in the US.
Trying to Google it.
All I know was he was a dick.
Oh, come on.
No.
Tigatron was totally a dick.
He just didn't fucking care about the maximal cause.
He just wanted to save other animals.
That's right. He was in the Green Party.
All right. Shall we do it?
Let's do it.
You don't have any other beasts to compare him with?
Not in beast mode.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have like the black Cheetor?
No, I didn't buy that thing.
Or the red Dinobot or
Red Dinobot.
I don't know. I'm just making stuff up.
I think you're just pulling stuff out of your butt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so to start, the first thing we're going to do is going to untab these pegs on his butt, these panels. There's a little tab here that pegs into this piece. Boom, boom. So he's going to untab that and then kind of lift up on the tail piece. There's a double hinge here. So that, and it's also pegged in a couple little pegs here onto these, will be his shins. So you kind of just unpeg everything and just fold that up. And we're going to fold the tail up and around such that it looks like that. It's kind of hard to show you how to do it. It's easier just to feel it. Just bend it where it bends, swivel it where it swivels until it goes like that. So now the legs. We're going to straighten these out. First thing we're going to do is swivel these white panels around. I'm going to swivel them around halfway. So you can see, like, that's white. So you can see the color difference. So swivel these around on both sides, halfway. Eventually they're going to come all the way forward. But so now the feet, we're going to unpeg this, fold this around and kind of leave that there. We're going to rotate up. This piece is going to be a shin piece. So just move that up like that. And then we're going to come around over here, open up this panel, which kind of opens up. There we go. Get that open like that. And then just fold this ankle down, and this whole piece will come out. Pull that all the way out, and we're going to swivel just that piece. Well, it's easy just to swivel that and that around. So swivel it so just this piece swivels around. Close that back up. This is going to fill in this whole bit of business. And there's a couple of tabs. So we just kind of fold up everything and then just kind of squeeze it until it lines up, obviously where it should be. So it makes that whole bit fill in. And then this bit, now I forgot where this bit goes. Okay, so we're going to straighten out the knee. I think it's too much white. It doesn't want to.
I think it's your camera.
I was getting ready to say, I mean, I remember other colored figures, not really coming into focus well. I'm just saying.
So this has got to
Always
swivel
the camera.
around such that this tab here, this little tiny tab here, goes into that hole there, like so. And now the feet.
Oops.
Wrong figure. Flip out this piece.
That was last time on Beast Wars.
Flip out the heel. Rotate the toe. And now this beast paw just folds up. Goes underneath the foot. Now, this is the front. So we need to orient it such that way, I believe, is going to be the front. I'm pretty sure. If not, we can always. Oh yeah, that's the front because that's where the ankle goes, and that's a leg. And then we're gonna end up swiveling that the rest of the way forward, but not quite yet. So we're just gonna do that again. Unpeg all this. Do this one a little bit faster. Move up the shin. Come around to the back. Open up this panel. Bend the foot out to get this piece out. Close that panel back. Rotate that around. Peg it all in. Peg it all in. Swivel this whole thing down. Rotate this such that we peg it into the hole, which I forgot where it was. On the back there. Shit. There we go. Heel, toe. Oops. Toe, paw. Orientate this like that. And those are your legs done. So now, let's see. What do we got to do now? Now we got to split the belly.
That sounds cruel.
So we're just going to kind of get in here. Split this open.
That's what my dogs do to the groundhogs.
Ugh. So we open that up, and we have in here. Here's his gut gun. So that folds up inside of his gut. And then to open it up, we're going to just flip out the handle. And then we got to get under here in this white part and flip it up. Like that. That opens it up. Then we can flip out the gun. Very similar to Cheetos. It's just in white and off-white and teal instead of blue and yellow and gold.
Does the gut gun shoot intestines?
It actually shoots whatever the last thing he ate in alt mode was.
Oh.
So he has to eat a lot of seeds
Squirrels.
and hard items to make good projectiles.
Huh.
I believe we can open up this stuff too. So now, obviously, there's the arms, right? So we're just kind of swivel these out. Fold in these little bits. Just kind of swivel the arms out. Kind of get these legs up and out of the way. So now for this, unfortunately, this doesn't get a whole lot prettier. So we're just kind of got to fold every panel you see. This is going to rock on a double hinge. And this is literally just going to sit underneath his arm. like that. Not the most elegant thing.
I've seen more kibble hanging off of other arms.
So again, just basically if there's a hinge, fold it. Fold that, rock that down. And then
You're pointing at all kinds of different things and nothing's
That's
happening.
another arm.
Oh, that's because his...
Finished?
No.
So now,
What the fuck?
come over here. I'm going to pull this whole
Hand
bit of
frame?
business out.
Oh, okay.
Assembly on this whole big long armor trap. This whole tail piece and this piece is true either. Am I back? Okay, I'm good. So, on each other, like that. And this is folds up. So it's kind of, it's basically by swiveling it around that back piece, which is neat. That's a neat engineering trick. While we're here, we can take these panels. And we're going to swivel these around and rotate them around. And what's cool is these actually become his cod piece. And now we can go ahead and move these. So when we move these panels to the front, they actually click into place. Let me put it up to the microphone. Can you hear that?
Wow.
So they click to where they have to be, which is neat. So now we're going to swivel this around to the front, bring everything in the front. Now for this part, let's see if I can remember how to do this. So we're going to unpeg the head like that. And we're going to peg this slot. That peg into that slot.
Oh, I thought you said peg this. Never mind.
That peg into that slot up there. And then there's another peg here on his abdomen that's going to go up in here. And then the head pegs into not only there, but there's two slots on the side here, right? On either side. Those are actually going to peg into those little pegs, those little nubbin pegs. And you kind of got to do it all, not really at once, but you kind of got to make sure if you want it to be secure, kind of everything has to go where it's got to go. So when you do it,
those
it's
click into
super
place
secure.
too.
So the trick I found is line up everything on here, push down on the head to click it into there. When you do that, it's going to put pressure on this hinge and want to push that hinge out that way. So put your thumb here on that piece, hold that down, and then push straight down on the head, and everything will lock together. And now it's super secure. So unlike Cheetor, the tiger head actually becomes his chest. You don't have that faux flat piece. So now with we're basically done. We just got to take these bits. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. I'm going to rotate just the feet down. And we're going to rotate this down and around. So basically we're just going to take this panel and kind of tuck it under here. I just got to figure out how to remember how to do it. It goes like that. Yeah, just like that. And it doesn't really hide. Or there's a tab. There's a slot right there. So that can kind of go into that. That's how you know you got it lined up. Doesn't really, it kind of holds. But so that goes there. It kind of just hides there. Then so let's do this other side first. So we're just gonna do the same thing. Come on. Come on. What are you hung up on? There we go. So this goes. What am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong. Oh, this has got to keep going. Why is this one so much stiffer? And then this is going to peg this go up? Oh, that goes up. No, that doesn't go up. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
No idea.
This has got to rock down. That's why. I'm just doing it fast just because I already did it once. It doesn't really matter. Okay, there we go. So, for the back legs, we'll clean this up in a second. You're supposed so there's a peg on just this foot and there's a hole on the other foot. So you're kind of just supposed to cross them, crisscross applesauce them. They kind of I got them to peg in. I couldn't get them to peg in properly before, but this time I got them to peg in. So you just kind of peg them crisscross applesauce behind his back, much like Cheetor, but his legs are much beefier, so it does give him more girth outwards. And then, last but not least, we take the head chest piece, flip up the panel. If you open his mouth, it really makes him freak out. Ah! So if we rotate the eyes all the way past the green, there's actually orange eyes in there. Because for some reason, when he transformed, the tiger head, the eyes became orange.
That is odd. And kudos for them for this. It's like, remember Grimlock when you could have green eye, or excuse me, blue eyes and red eyes.
Red eyes.
Wild stuff, man.
And just like that,
that made me spend $300 for that figure.
I got my signed one. Oh my god!
Wait, was it 3? Maybe it's 2.
I got my signed one over there.
$250. I know it was more than I wanted. Yeah.
Very cool.
So there he is in his robot mode.
He's got a big head.
I mean, he had a big head in the show too.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Brink.
I can't help but notice no faux tiger head.
No, that's what I said. Unlike Cheetor, which had the faux tiger head to make him flat, in the animation, he had the full tiger head, so they actually gave it to him. So that's the first thing. This is 100% not a retool of Cheetor in any way, shape, or form.
Oh,
like, I don't know if there's any real elements of Cheetor in him.
Nope.
So no shared engineering?
I think the only thing that's shared is the fact that the legs crisscross applesauce behind the back. It is 100% a unique figure. So it's not an upscale Cheetor, even though that's what everybody thought when they first saw him, because the original toy was just a repaint.
Yeah.
But this guy is 100% new figure. No shared engineering whatsoever. So that's pretty wild that they did that, and it's it's basically the same animal as Cheetor, more or less. And they came up with a whole new transformation scheme, yeah, which is neat. So let's run through articulation real quick, and then we got a whole bunch of accessories to go through. So the head is on, unfortunately, it's a hinge swivel, not a ball joint. So he rotates. He's going to start banging into stuff because he's got this collar. But he can get...
Is it a fur collar?
No, it's not.
A faux collar?
Maybe. Sure. So you can look left and right, up, and then a little tiny bit down. So like that's straight. You can look that much down. Not a ton. You can look more up. Also, the eyes are light piped. So you can see there's a big honking window in the back there for light to come through.
Whoa. No.
On a masterpiece figure that costs that much, I don't know if I like that idea.
I do. I love light piping.
No. He stays with the but that's, dude. That's like Chug. That's like 2000 Chug, right? Like, I don't why they should have made his head light up like they did Primal. I mean, that was smart the way they did that. I don't know. Primal's eyes lit up, right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah, you had to click on it because the ball joint went in instead of the ball coming up. into the head. The ball was on the head and went into the chest.
Dead, lifeless eyes.
He has alternate faces. We'll get into that later. Shoulders.
Wait. So I was gonna ask, does that mouth open?
This mouth.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah,
change.
what the?
Oh, that's a different face. Okay.
Yeah. This mouth's still open, so you can.
What that mouth do?
Oh. So the shoulders, unlike Cheetor, which have those god awful shoulders where they break on people and it's just a shitty system. These are actually fine. So you have a rotation joint there, which is kind of like a shrug or a butterfly, and then you have up and down on that same joint,
Oh, got some shrug action.
and then you have a normal shoulder joint there. So you can kind of use. Obviously, it's going to look shitty in certain poses, but you can use all three of those joints kind of in tandem, which is nice. Then you got a bicep swivel around the base of that ball or that joint there. Single hinged elbow. Get you more than 90, which is more or less fine. You do have these panels, unfortunately, you got to kind of work around. It's on a double hinge swivel, so you can kind of move it out of the way where you need to move it.
I'm looking at screen grabs,
And then the hands
I really wish
are
they did those panels better.
Yeah, would have been nice. So the hands are a little bit weird. They're very like skinny and like spindly. So the thumb is fixed. This long ass thumb is fixed. And then it's typewriter fingers on the bottom three. So they're pinned together, and then the index finger is pinned separately. Same thing on the other side. Oh, also there's a wrist swivel all the way around, and then you also have a pin.
A little bit of hinge in and out movement.
Pin through the wrists to get the talk to the hand.
So he say, "Oh no, he didn't."
Also, the other thing that's a little bit shitty is the eyes. The pin, at least on mine, the pins the eyes are on aren't super tight. So just messing with the figures, you can see one the eyes got a little lazy. Obviously, it's an easy fix just to open it up and fix it, but mine is a little bit loose. Waist swivel all the way around. No problem. No ab crunch, unfortunately. Unless I'm missing something and I'm not going to force it.
I am not seeing evidence in pics of an ab crunch.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no ab crunch, and I'm not going to force it. Legs. We got forward to there, which is not spectacular, but it is on a ratchet.
Can you move that thigh panel to the side and move it that way?
Yeah. That you can, but that's not going to really. I guess it does make a difference. You can get straight out with that.
You can cheat in some poses with some pics for that.
Back, it's hitting here. So you're only getting that far back. Not the best, not the worst. Out is unfortunately friction. But you do get pretty much 100 on the Van Damme. And we got, let's see. Is there no thigh swivel? I could have sworn there was a thigh swivel. It's up right above. So there is a thigh swivel, but it's right here above the knee. So it's like an above the knee swivel.
Yeah, but you could make it.
Yeah,
you could make it look like the leg was lined up by moving that white panel. And
Yeah, you can cheat it like that.
It's like, see, I can turn my whole leg that way.
So the
So
knee.
that works.
So there's a little bit. So there's a like a disc joint, or I guess I don't know what the hell it's called. That's the actual knee. So you get more than 90. And then there's actually another. So where the leg meets that knee joint, there's actually a little stem. You can see the white piece in there. That actually gives you a little bit of forward, so you can kind of break his leg like that straight. You can have it go forward like that.
Ooh.
So that's how you know you have the knee in the right orientation. Because if it's like that, you can only get a little bit back. You can also technically do that.
Ow.
Don't know why you would, but you could. Let's see what else. So the feet, you got to swivel at the foot. Nothing really up or down.
Is that for transformation or that's just a joint?
But you do have
Very good rocker.
bitch and ankle tilt. I wish he had. No, that's just a joint. He doesn't have toe. He doesn't have toe tilt because the paw is up under there, and that's where he gets. And then this rotates. So that's because of transformation. He has no toe articulation. Would have been nice if they could have put that in somehow. You do have heel articulation. You can move you can rock the heel up and down if you need to. But
What about better internet? Does he come with better internet?
that's the articulation of this guy in a nutshell.
I mean, he looks
So
good.
accessory wise, I wish the knees were ratcheted too, but he got his gut gun, which we saw. Hold it. No problem. So he's got his gut gun. There we go. As far as faces, this is the face I'm going with for now. Say the face he comes with is this one.
Holy shit.
That's the one that he comes with installed.
Oh, is that a closed, like, stern look? Closed
It's just
mouth?
closed mouth of indifference.
Mm.
And then we have the exact same face, but with blue eyes for some reason. I don't know if that's a toy thing or that's the exact same face with blue eyes. You can see the blue.
Yeah, I don't know. It may have been a toy thing. I never had it.
Plastic. So if you want. And then we have two other expression faces. So you got this one, which is the one I've gone with for now. We have the same face, but a little bit more. Oh, also, you can see there's actually little. I don't know if you can see it because it's very faint. Let me try it with one of the faces. See if it'll show up.
The whiskers sculpted in.
Got little. They're not sculpted. They're painted on.
Oh, okay.
You can see there on
nice.
his little lip. He's got little whiskers painted on.
Well, I bet it's a tiny person that painted those. That's great.
So he's got the mouth open of the same kind of expression, where he's a little bit like, "Arr, who's over there?" Arr. And then we have the extreme face.
The
That's
I
like-
shit my pants face.
He just he watched.
So that's
Razor chick fucking bite it when that happened. Wasn't he in love with that
Razor
eagle?
Claw.
That's the one.
you mean Air Razor.
Air Razor.
Air Razor. Yeah. Razor Claw.
He might have been in love with Razor Claw. You never know. Lions and tigers just don't mix.
So that's a little bit too much for me, at least for like a shelf face to leave on.
So
That's
do you
like-
think Air Razor stuck a talon in the butt? Is that what it was?
Maybe.
Arr!
Wasn't no, he was kind of like in love with a real tiger, wasn't he?
I-
Nah,
don't
he
think
was
so.
partnered up with Air Razor.
But he like loved being in beast mode all the time, and like
They had to be.
Well, they had to be in beast mode all the time if they were outside of the Axelon.
guys don't think technically. I remember him being like,
Oh, he loved nature. He really did love being around in nature and everything. But
but I think something happened to that tiger that was his friend, and maybe that was the face. He's like, no.
So he's also got some wrist rockets here.
Oh, that's cool.
So the way these work is they actually clip onto the kibble. So there's a tab right here. It can only go on his right hand because the left hand has the two piece because it goes like that.
Oh, it notches together.
So this actually clips onto this notch. At least it should.
Oh well.
So
Brink,
it kind of. What happened?
I was just going to say, according to
There you
Delirium
go.
432 in the chat, his original girl was another tiger named Snowstalker.
I knew it. Look at me. Frank is right. Thanks,
Hell
Delirium
yeah.
432. Delirium
Brink is
432
right.
helped us out with the lucky draw comment on Monday as well.
So as you saw in that little GIF, it's supposed to come out of his wrist, but they didn't want to do that, so they kind of faked it. So you kind of have to like put it like that to make it look like it's coming out of his wrist, but it's really clipped onto here. That's fine. I mean, there's that thing from that episode kind of piece.
Use that kibble to your advantage. Incidentally, I did do some searching, and here is, I guess,
I don't
one of
want to
the
know what you found.
original toys, and I'm
The hell is that thing?
I'm guessing those are
It's a
blue
very
eyes.
yellow Tigertron.
I'm guessing those are blue eyes
Yeesh.
in there.
Why is he super cross-eyed?
It's just the way he is.
Okay, so he also comes with another thing from that episode. There was a part where he hacked into something. I don't remember if it was. It's been a while. I don't remember if it was the Predacon's base or something, but he used this. Which is this.
Show us.
I don't know why my Chromebook is crashing so much. So that thing from that episode, I forgot what he hacked into, but this is a little hacking claw thing he used.
Oh,
So it actually slots in. There's a slot right there on the side of his head, and you take this piece and you just jam it into his skull. You stick it in there like that. So now he's got his little hacking-matron. And you can plug this into whatever, into his butt. And he's got that going on.
It's barbed.
And then I believe it was the same part in the same episode. I forgot what the exact circumstances were. It's been a while since I watched the show. but he had to hack Megatron, or he had to hack something in Megatron. He had to fiddle with Megatron's head and like reform it like a Rubik's cube. So they actually give you a little Megatron head puzzle, so that he can fold it around. It's not quite as intricate as the one in the show, because the one like it rotate like literally like a Rubik's cube, and he moved it all around. This one, it's just a Megatron head with the two sides on swivels, so you can solve it real easy.
What?
Oh.
Wait.
Lame.
Start over. Why?
Sure.
What is this?
There we go. We started over.
What is this?
It was a thing from the episode. That thing from that episode. He hacked into something. I forgot what it was. I think it was. I don't know if he hacked into Megatron himself or he hacked into the base or something. I don't remember exactly what he hacked into, but he used that to hack into it. And then as he was hacking into it, he had a Megatron head that was like a Rubik's cube, and he had to fold it up and turn it back into a Megatron head.
Okay.
So they give you the Megatron head puzzle, but it's literally just the two sides flip around.
It's a good head sculpt.
There's a little hole in them. You can probably peg it onto something. So that's another weird thing from that episode kind of thing.
I believe this episode was called Before the Storm.
Oh, you know the name of the episode, but you don't know what I'm talking about.
That's right. Tigatron hacks the Predacon database in a cool VR world and discovers the second Golden Disc data tracks. Is that it?
Sure. Sounds right. So some size comparisons. Before we get into the Beast Wars ones, here he is with he's with an Optimus. Way out of scale. He should be like this big.
They're resetting the scale
Again. I guess we could just go straight to here he is with.
God damn. I never imagined that they were that different in size.
That's pretty accurate though for the show scale.
Yeah, I just as I was watching it years ago, I never realized how big he was. It's really crazy. And it's funny, Ace, he mentioned it at the beginning of the show, right? It's like there's no it's not a retool of Cheetor.
Literally nothing that's the same.
And if you think about like all of the people who chimed in on the board and stuff, this would be easy for them to just repaint into Cheetor or repaint Cheetor into Tigatron, and
then you have a little tiny Tigatron, and it wouldn't be accurate.
But little did they know, they probably all never realized how big Tigatron actually was anyway, as well.
That's awesome though, because you can look at them and visually they are so alike, but yet completely different engineering and transformation.
Yeah.
So that's you got to give them that. That's awesome.
They do a great job on these pieces.
Do? You said do.
Do. They do.
Oh,
there he is with Dinobot.
He's awesome.
Yep.
And that's all I got for size comparisons. Is there anything else? If there's anything else specifically you need to see him with, I can grab it.
Can we see him next to Rhinox, please?
Yeah, hold on.
Oh man.
Yeah, there needs to be an MP Rhinox.
I might. I would actually be tempted maybe to get a Rhinox. He was always cool. I liked him.
Oh yeah, great character.
The Ironhide of
Funny story. At one TFCon, Chris Pinkerton grubbed a cigarette off of Rhinox.
Oh, did he now?
And I'm like, do you know he just grabbed the cigarette off of? He's like, no. I was like, oh, that was Rhinox. Anything else? Is there anything else you guys wanted to see him with specifically? Or does that basically give you an idea how big he is?
I think that gives us a pretty fair idea.
How about
shut up? Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
So
He looks like he's
Delirium.
about the size of MP Ironhider Ratchet.
Yeah. Delirium says the hard hero Rhinox makes a good MP stand-in.
I don't know what that is. Isn't that a statue?
It is a statue.
Yeah.
I've seen it clutch bricks on the dollar. I've seen it in his display, and it actually did work really well.
The Rhinox would have to be fucking like up to like here.
Oh, is there a Beast Wars Sumbo chart? Let's see.
I'm sure there is. Who made? I don't know who the hell made. Who made Beast Wars?
Mainframe.
All right, they were. I know they were Canadian. That's all I remember about them. That's why all those actors were Canadian. Gary Chalk. I don't think David Kay is Canadian.
Why?
No luck.
Oh, there's all kinds of crazy shit in here. Let's
Oh
see.
boy.
I'm curious to see how well this shows up. Just give me a second. Oh, this is a really odd sized picture. I don't know if it'll display well.
There's Megatron.
Okay.
That's not scaling at all.
That's Rhinox there. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Let's find a better
Wait,
one.
where is? I'm trying to see Rhinox in that picture. I couldn't even find him.
He's
Oh,
He's
you're right.
right
Wait,
there on
there
the
he is.
left.
Wow, so he's smaller than Dinobot?
Left of center. Yeah.
I did not expect that. Smaller than Megatron, I would see.
I'm guessing this is
Wow,
like-
Dinobot 2 is the same size as fucking Megatron?
Yeah.
Oh wow. And it's funny because Transmetal Megatron, I mean obviously the toy was smaller than the I was gonna say the G1, the first Megatron. So it's funny to see him being that big too. Wow, and compared to Primal as well, this is nuts stuff here.
Yeah, Primal's smaller than him.
Yeah, look at that. I realize that. There's got to be a better picture in here. Let's use this one. It's not exactly a scale chart per se, but it is it's easier to look at, and then we can use our imaginations. There we go.
Oh boy. I thought Rhinox was bigger than that.
Just bulky as fuck.
I hope they do that second or the third Cheetor. I always love that look.
Oh yeah.
Transmetal 2.
Yeah.
The regular Transmetal Cheetor always pissed me off because he doesn't have hands, he has claws from the head. The head splits in half. That always freaked me out. I was like, how does he do things? It was just like this. That always freaked me out. All right. Any other questions, comments, concerns? There's a no.
That is a no.
No.
He's really. I really do like. I think he's really cool. I really do like him. I wish, just critiquing it a little bit, I wish the knees were ratcheted because he does have a tendency to. If you wiggle him a little bit too much, he'll lean back like that.
No.
Is there any like die cast in the feet or anything?
I don't feel any.
I don't think it's been a staple of their Beast Wars line to really have any in there. Actually,
It should be cold enough down here to feel it, and I don't feel anything.
I don't think any of their MPs of late have. I mean, I know there's a few choice pieces in the internals for like Prime.
Well, that's the thing now is they're going for the articulation and the transformation and stuff, so
yeah,
that kind of doesn't really lend itself fantastically to diecast, right?
right. Nope.
That tends to get in the way more than when you're going for that.
Yeah, come to think of it, they don't really use it at all anymore, do they?
MP44 has it.
Yeah, but like,
It says Megatron has some
yeah.
Very little.
on the
He's got
toes.
some.
Uh,
Did Sunstreaker have any?
Oh,
no,
and like, not even Ironhide or Ratchet had any, and I never
no.
touched the Hound.
I
Hound-
thought Ironhide
Hound
and
does-
Ratchet's toes were did.
Nah, they're plastic.
No, I think they might be.
I think their toes were.
I think the toes are. But those are, 4 or 5 years old now at this point.
Yep.
Yeah, Hound definitely doesn't have any.
Here's another pick.
Why is Air Razor like crawling on the floor like fucking Slave Leia? Why do Transformers fans have to fucking? There's like 3 female characters, even though there's no fucking female. Robots aren't male or female. But why do they have to fucking sexualize everything they can? God damn, you suck. Like, you don't have to sexualize every fucking little thing. All right. Any other questions?
Nope.
No.
No questions.
I think it's worth it. I think I don't remember what the hell I paid for because I got it from Amazon Japan, so I got whatever the hell the lowest price was. So I'm sure it's going for like I'm gonna say 160. Does that sound right?
I thought he was 180.
180. 180 is a little steep, but it's a very good figure. It's fantastic. It's it's very articulated. The transformation's actually pretty fun. The transformation's better on him than it is on Cheetor because I remember having problems with Cheetor, especially with those damn shoulders. Are terrible. It's a fun figure to mess with. It looks fantastic, like that. Like they really captured. They even captured the tiger head like perfectly. Like it looks like him. It doesn't look like a generic tiger,
Nope. It
Yeah.
does. You're right.
They sculpted it fantastically. Yeah, I think there's some neat elements of the transformation. The only things, like I said, I don't like. I wish the knees were ratcheted, and I wish they could have did something a little bit better with that kibble on the arms. Because he had some arm kibble, but not like that.
Yeah. So no. So who do they have now? Like from the Axelon crew? I mean, so
That they didn't do, or they did do.
no, that they did do.
They got Prime.
They've done Prime, Cheetor, Tigatron, and Dinobot.
Well, Dinobot technically wasn't on the Axelon; he was on the Nemesis or whatever. The hell.
Yeah.
And we got
well,
Black Arachne has
Fucking
been
nerd.
released.
Oh,
right?
and Black Arachne. Black Arachne did technically go to the good guys, but that was at the end when she was a transmetal.
Right. And so I'm just trying to picture a shelf with them. I mean,
well, there were 14 Season 1 characters, 7 on each side, after Dinobot defected.
and I suspect
And that was
like,
before they started getting new ones, right?
Those
Yeah.
the main line Rat Trap probably looks good with this line. Good enough, for now.
The new one or the old one?
I would say both of them, to be honest. I mean, the new one does have a, obviously they get better with their aesthetics and things like that as they move on. But
The new one's gonna be smaller than that deluxe.
oh, is it?
Yeah,
But
it's a core class. I think they're calling it now.
Yeah.
It's a scout class or whatever, or a legend class.
But I would imagine. I mean, the collection's getting fleshed out for these folks. I mean, they got.
I can see them
guys.
doing. I can see them doing an MP Rat Trap.
Hmm.
I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
that Generations Deluxe is really fantastic.
Yeah, I have it too. I like it.
You can take that and just premium it up a little bit
Mm-hmm.
and put it out as MP. I mean, it's not like they never did that before. They put out the mainline movie figures as MP in 07. They took Leader, Starscream, and Leader. I think.
Yep.
Megatron or Optimus. They took a few of the Leader class figures and just gave them a premium paint job and called it an MP.
Yeah, I mean, it would work. I mean, it's got all the articulation you need. I mean, it's got 5 mm things in the hands. That would be the only like true giveaway to it, you know. But other than that, it's pretty good
The
too.
Rhinox, I think we need a new one. Even though that one,
Oh,
that
yeah.
Rhinox is I really like that Rhinox, but it doesn't. The joints don't hold up super fantastic over time.
And I mean, and you can pretty much complete like the core of the crew with that. I mean, that'd be pretty cool.
Is that everybody? Well, wait, Optimus,
Air Razor.
Well, she was
You need
later.
Primal, Cheetor, Rat Trap, Rhinox.
Rat Trap, Rhinox.
Yeah.
Well, what are we missing? So that's everybody, right? And then Dinobot, because he came later on one of the pods. So did Air Razor. And then the Predacons got fucking Inferno, who's fucking. I love Inferno. Inferno's probably
Inferno. For the royalty.
yes, my queen.
Yeah. Great fucking character.
And Pterosaur
they
would be
got
pretty cool too. I'm looking at this skill chart. And
Scorponok,
Yeah.
Pterosaur.
Pterosaur is the same height as this guy, and that's probably like that would be a really handsome figure. I think.
I think I'd like to see a Scorponok next.
They should do a Predacon next in their Beast Wars line. Try to keep them close in numbers together.
Yeah, so far we only got 2.
Yeah.
And-
You need Pterosaur, Scorponok, Inferno,
Waspinator.
Waspinator.
To be honest,
Again, that Waspinator, the
the
mainline one.
generations. Yeah, the generation is
Pretty
pretty
good.
Yeah.
Who's the other one that I'm thinking of?
Tarantulas.
Tarantulas. Very good.
I'm surprised they didn't retool Black Arachne into him yet.
Whew. Reverse
Did
of
you
the
guys-
original.
Did you guys happen to catch the Beast Wars panel they did for the virtual TFCon?
No.
They had a dude who basically went through all of the toys and characters and stuff like that from basically the whole run of the show. And it was really, really informative. It was really good. The guy did a fantastic job with his presentation. So, I mean, it's out there on TFCon's YouTube channel. I mean, if you have an hour to spare, I would just go check it out. It's not a bad watch. And since it was pre-recorded, he was actually in the chat and like providing commentary on the stuff that he was already saying that he couldn't kind of fit in his
The commentary that he was commenting on?
Yes, yeah, it was kind of interesting. So it was kind of cool for him to do that. He was answering people's questions and stuff. It was cool.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll watch that at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't do the thing. I mean, he's got the hook finger. He's already got something on his side.
Oh,
Which
I think he's
Which one are we calling it?
lower. It don't matter. Oh, I bet he could get both of them at once. You just
He can
straighten
move from
out
one
those
to the other.
fingers.
He moved
Straighten
from one
out them
to the
other
other.
fingers and give himself the shocker.
Pick a hole.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think he can get them both at once.
Which mouth is he, or which nose is he going to stick it in, though? That's the
Well,
question.
First one.
Oh, well, flying colors there.
Oh, that's gross.
Tasting his anus juice.
I don't know. What is it? What do you think it tastes like?
Whatever he ate last time. And that,
I don't know, but it's so fucked up it made his eyes go 2 different colors. Jesus Christ, what was that?
What did you eat? All right. Let's do some way ads. Let's get out of here because I'm going to bed because I did not sleep last night.
Well, you want me to run down the chat right fast before we do them where you at?
That would be marvelous.
All right. Well, tonight we had Toy Mafia. Jose was in here. KJ Smith, Shay J, Fernando, Skinny Vinny himself, Jerry R1974, Delirium 432, and Eric Von Wolfenstein dropped by to say hey. And I want to say one thing. Happy birthday, Frogman.
No, fuck him. No.
Oh,
Happy
well, fuck you,
birthday,
Frogman.
Frogman.
But happy birthday anyway.
No way.
Love you, Frogman.
Happy
I haven't the
birthday,
froggiest.
Frogman.
I haven't the froggiest idea at his birthday.
It's entirely
Forget
froggable.
about it.
Forget about it.
I remember that.
Oh,
God damn it.
that's good times.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
All right. Mr. Brink,
Right.
where you at?
At Brinklizer on Instagram, and let's see here. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays here on this channel between 8 and 10.
Just pick a day and go on and you'll probably see him.
Mhm.
Mr. JD.
You can find me drawing my nuts off.
Why would you want to draw them off?
Well,
Do you draw them with them? Do you draw them on and then off to see what the difference is?
no,
Just off?
they're just gonna fall off.
I respect that.
Yeah. Pigment surgery, shelf gravy, breaking the mold here, and yeah, shelf gravy. That stuff.
Miss Mia.
Yeah, you can catch me on Facebook and probably shit posting. You can catch me on this channel every other Wednesday with you guys, every Friday on MPSP, and every Friday on the All Queued Up podcast. What about you, Ace?
I am at Ace Milo pretty much everywhere, mostly on Instagram, Facebook under my real name. Also shit posting because it's a lot of fun. Check out all the other Cool Table. Check out the Cool Table Network shows. Just follow the Cool Table Network page on Facebook. I am very tired. Merch, just follow the link in the group. Yeah, that's gonna do it for us tonight. I am very tired.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you. Come on, stop crashing. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining us live. Thank you for watching After the Fact, and we will catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Say it with me now.
Round